All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Sunday. We have yet another live stream that we are doing. Trying to be consistent with the streams, consistent with the videos, and we gonna be good. As long as I keep pushing out stuff, we gonna be good. So this is going to be a good one for all my new people. Welcome. Please give a like, subscribe, share, comment down below. What you want to see from me, games, thoughts, announcements, reactions, release drops is what I talk about on the live stream. So anything that's popping as far as in the gaming side of things, we're gonna talk about. Now, I don't talk about or I don't discuss everything, every detail that goes on in the industry. Um, I only handle the stuff that I want to talk about and that I feel comfortable with, because I'm not gonna sit here in front of this camera lying about stuff I don't know about. So there's plenty of stuff that I could talk about, but I'm not very knowledgeable in. So a lot of people get on here and talk about stuff that they don't know. Now, we do talk about rumors, we do talk about leaks that may or may not be true, but some things I'd rather not, because then we're gonna be fact checking people and people are gonna be checking up on me, like, where'd you get these facts? Like, we're not doing that. So I'm only gonna be talking about the stuff that I feel comfortable with. So the last stream, what did we talk about? Let me see, because I'm gonna be pulling up a lot of stuff in like uh real time with certain things, but we had a stream before this one, and oh, that's right, Harada. Hey, appreciate it for jumping in. So yeah, last stream, a lot of rumors about GTA 6. What the price is going to be like. When is the rollout for this game going to start? When is the market rollout? They said it's supposed to be starting in the summertime, which is coming near, but we really don't know anything. And Take Two and Rockstar themselves said, "Yo, this game is going to be releasing February 19th. I think that's no, November 19th. So hold y'all horses. These rumors, these leaks, it ain't true. So forget about what you heard. Wait till the game come out. We got something for y'all. Now, hopefully, with this PlayStation State of Play, which I'm about to talk about soon, I ain't hoping for nothing. I ain't getting my hopes up, because they may drop this. Like I said, they may drop this out of nowhere, as they usually do. Rockstar, we never really know what is going to happen with them. But with this new PlayStation State of Play, we don't know what we could be getting. And this could be a little bit more different, but I'll get more into detail with that. So, and excuse me for being a little stuffy, allergy season. I got my water. But as far as catching up, what am I playing? We just beat Pragmata. Amazing game. Do I consider it Game of the Year contender? I don't really know, but it's gonna be in a contender for something. Surprised GTA 6 drop would break the internet. It for sure would. GTA, that trailer 1 and 2, that trailer 1 already broke records. And that would help my channel too, because I'll react to it. But yeah, the fans have been waiting. They fiending. They fiending for a trailer. They fiending for something. They fiending for these price drops. Anything. But yeah, I recently beat Pragmata like 2 days ago. Love the game. Love the dynamic. For all the people who have not played this, I highly recommend. Um, if the trailer showed if they showed a trailer at State of Play, ooh, see, that's my thing. I don't know the state, because we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. But yeah, cool game. I still got lots more that I want to play because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't even gotten to yet. I beat the game, I beat the full story, but there's a whole bunch of simulations and outfits and different stuff. Like I want to get the most out of this game because I did pay $70 for it. But yeah, Capcom. How I've been saying every stream, Capcom has been killing the game. They're on a winning streak, and it's not just one game. They doing a whole bunch of different genres of games. And we're gonna get into that too. But as far as game of the year, I don't really know. It might be like best action or something like that. But now if you got it up in your game of the year contender, I'm not mad at it because it is a great game. So highly recommend if y'all have not played it. For the people who especially have kids, this one gonna hit different. I don't have kids, but even I felt a little emotional with this little robot girl and the space dad, and it is super dope. The gameplay is dope. Story is we kind of like seen it before. Ain't nothing really special about it, but I like stuff in space. I like space stuff. The different type of weapons you can use, the hacking she can do, incredible. We are currently right now. So after I got done with Pragmata, currently now playing Mouse PI for Hire. Now this game should be a little bit shorter than Pragmata, so we should be getting done with that game fairly quickly if I keep pushing through. So I did 2 streams on Twitch. I would say we a little halfway done. I feel like because we got a couple weapons, we still need a couple more, but this game is fire. I'm not gonna get into too much of the details because I already did this when I first played it. First impressions. Um, what else? What else? What else? Offline, I'm playing Final Fantasy Rebirth, but that's a game I'm not gonna even get into like that. Uh, we waiting till I get a little bit more time, more free time, and then I'll play that. Uh, but I'm then again I'm slowly taking my time with that game. That game, massive. And we played Forza Horizon 6. So before I get into anything, before I get into the topics, what's popping out in the news lately, I want to talk about this Forza. So I will clip all of these videos. I'll make it into shorts after I get done with the stream. But this was one of the games that I was looking forward to playing. This was one of the games that I could tell was gonna be different in how it looked, and I'm playing on the PC. This game is probably the best looking racing game that I've played. Not even racing game. This game looks beautiful, and I got it on PC. So my optimization, the way they optimize this game for the PC, incredible, incredible. Uh, but yeah, I got this with. I still have Xbox Game Pass. So I got it for free. So if you got the service, it comes with it. So I was like, I gotta cop this. Now I have a confession. This is my first Forza Horizon game. I have not played the OG Forza Motorsport. I haven't played any of the Forza Horizon games, but this is my first one, and it did not disappoint. I think with all the previous Forza games, they looked at all the mistakes, looked at what they could improve on, and then they did exactly that with this game. And it's in Tokyo. Oh, well, not in Tokyo, but it's in Japan. The amount of environments you can do in this game is fire. I'm trying to use other adjectives other than fire, incredible, super dope, but that's all it is. The amount of cars you can switch with, and I'm still collecting my car edition. I'm still uh finding new cars, buying new cars, upgrading, seeing what my preferences are. Um yeah, nah, bro. This is dope. When we drag racing. Hey, we can start it. Hey, we can start it. I gotta find the right time and I'll hit you up. But me and you both got the game, so um yeah. I just got damn, what car did I drive with recently? I bought it was one of the recent Mustangs. I got a Mustang Dark Horse. That shit, yo. Now I could look for more other cars that are better than that, but yo, them muscle cars and the way them things sound, and that's another thing about this game. The sound quality. If you have a pair of good headsets, you're not doing it justice by just playing it on TV. You need some headphones, a good gaming headset to capture that quality sound because I won't be surprised if this game comes out with some type of award for best audio design or best performance in a game cuz it has all that from the drag racing to the circuit racing. um we also got like night city racing. We got racing that's like off the top. Now, I haven't done it. I've seen it, but I haven't uh entered into these races. I got to get farther into the game. But you can go at the top of the mountains and you can race downhill like some Need for Speed type stuff. Like this is the closest thing we're gonna get from Tokyo Drift, and it might as well just be that. So yeah, the amount of things that you can do in this game, the amount of cars that you can have at your disposal, and you can flip it. If you don't like that car, you can switch it in an instant. You are able to which wristband you want. Man, with the amount of different stuff I've been playing, I've only got like I would say I've only got like 4 hours in, but I think I'm on the second wristband because how I'm playing it, I'm playing all like the little side quests and stuff, and I'm looking for all the little collectibles. So that's just how I'm playing right now. But I got the second one, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the second one. But and that was another thing to touch on too. The wristbands. As you go in, I mean, I'm not. You don't really look for these games when it comes to the story. So that's what I don't really play it for that. But it's cool how we can have you start the game. Uh, you start from these three cars. You have all the three cars by the way, but you just get to choose one in the meantime, and then you can progressively get better over time with racing in different like categories of racing: off dirt, circuits, drag races, um, and it's probably a whole bunch more. I haven't even, like I said, I've only got 4 hours in. I haven't even fully like dived into it yet. So this is my first impression. This ain't a review because I haven't beat the game or I haven't fully dived in yet. But even with my 4 hours, this map, this map is huge. It's too much stuff to do. I'm trying to hit the barns and find them random cars that be. I'm in collectathon mode. Facts. That's part. Yep, that's part of what I'm doing too. Getting the barns, finding those old cars, and then you gotta wait till they fix them back up. And then when you get that, you can kind of customize it how you want. Bro, it took me like close to 30 minutes just to perfect in this. Damn, I forgot what car did I have. I think it was a Mitsubishi Eclipse. It took me like 30, close to 30 minutes just to fully decking that out and playing with the customization and the colors and the rims and this game is dope. This game is dope. I was actually surprised. Now, mind you, again, I haven't played a Forza Horizon game. This is my first one, so I don't know how the other ones played before this one. I don't know how deep they go into the customization. But with this game, it's not Need for Speed. I'm trying not to compare the two, but it surprised me of how well the customization, um, how deep they can get into the customization for these cars. Now, as you begin to play some more stuff, um, you get to, I'm sure you get to collect more things, and then you can customize it even more. But, bro, sometimes I don't even customize it like that. I just like the car the way it is. That's how good these cars look. And whenever you have that start menu, I just I just take in the sights of Japan. You can be just cruising, listening to the music, just vibing. You don't even gotta race like that. You can just cruise in a car, whatever you're choosing. With these mountaintops, the different environments, the weather dynamics, super dope. The one thing I will say that I want to kind of critique on, but it's not. Again, I don't look to the story. I don't look to this game for story. Check out that Toyota GR86 for that Nissan. Yo, I got the Nissan 370Z. I got that. I didn't customize it yet, but I got it. I actually found it in a random place. I bought it. I'm gonna use that car for my drag, my not my drag races, but my I just lost my train of thought. My drifting, because you gotta have those events where you gotta drift. That's a perfect car to do that in. So I need to customize that car. But yeah, I got that car on me. The GR86. I think I have that one. But I need to check in my garage. But bro, I'm just looking through these cars, seeing what I want. I haven't I haven't driven any of the supercars yet. I'm slowly taking my time with like the C, B tier, and then we're gonna get to the I think I got like two A tiers, and then we'll get to the S tier. But as you progress along the story, they're gonna put you in like S tier cars. And even like the old box cars with the off road racing is super dope. But I like riding around in the city and driving my muscle cars. But that Mustang that I got, nasty. Um, there's faster cars, but it's just that engine. Yeah, sound design, the sound quality with this type of game is impeccable. But what I will say, critique wise, story, I'm not really paying attention to the story like that. All you getting is these wristbands and leveling up and trying to become like the winner of the like the major event. You can change the difficulty however you want. I do have it above average on some races. Now some races ain't just they just ain't fair. They treating this like actual like Gran Turismo simulation. And some of these races I'm like, yo, I can't keep up. So I had to lower it down to like average on some, but most of the time I do play it on above average. Professional driver, I can't do that. I just can't. But I was even tempted to get the like the simulation wheel and the stick shift with the brakes. I was tempted. I'm tempted, but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I need to get more into this game. As far as another critique, the voice acting is okay. It's alright. I'm not really checking for the characters like that. My character don't talk. Um, we just going around running errands or fixing up these old cars, and then we have like commentary on them. But I do like what I do like is when we do those chill missions where we just ride around on the countryside or in the cities. And I forgot the girl's name, but she gives like history lessons about like this is back in the day, or this was when this car was here, and I like stuff like that. I'm a nerd for that stuff. So I actually do take the time to cruise. I don't necessarily like hit the gas on every mission, but when it when it when it needs to be racing time, that's when I do. So as far as the community or online goes, I'm gonna get with you. I haven't played any like online races with other people like that. I've just been playing solo. But as I've like unlocked more stuff, we'll get in a couple races. But I need to see how this online plays. I'm sure I've heard no complaints. I've heard no complaints. I heard this game runs super smooth. It's running smooth on my PC. It's best optimized for that. I'm playing on the Xbox controller. But yeah, this game is dope. I'm trying to think of any. The weather dynamics is cool. And they really do matter. When it rains, it gets slippery. Definitely check your tire treading, and when you drift, it for sure makes a difference. The lighting, the shadows, the visuals, the sound. This game is tough. This game is like that. So this actually might be one of the games that I was like most surprised, my most surprised game, because I really wasn't I it was kind of on my radar because it was in Japan. Because if something's set in Japan, that's an immediate ears up. But to actually play the game and it looks the way it plays, it actually surprised me how well they did with this game. So I need to get deeper into I need to put a couple more hours into it. Get more houses, get more cars, find more cars, get into some more races. But yeah, I'll definitely hit you up uh with these online drag races and anything like that. But bro, I'm tempted. I'm low key tempted to get the wheel so I can have that full immersion. I need that full immersion, but we'll see. We'll see. Now this is just a game where I can just pick up and play anytime. I'm not really. I don't have an objective. This is not a story game. This is a game where you can play with the homies or just drive. And I'm not looking towards anything else with this game. It's a fun game. It's super dope. Super dope. But yeah, me playing 4 hours or close to 4 hours, that is my full impression of the game. I'm not gonna do the numbers, the scale of the numbers game. I'm gonna just tell y'all it's a game. Now, if you, I will say, rent, skip, or just straight up buy. I would, if you have Game Pass, I would get it. But I recommend this game. I recommend on getting it. I wouldn't say fully skip out on it, but I would recommend buying it because is uh this game definitely surprised me how well it looks in the way the cars sound and the environments of Japan. They really captured these environments and the lighting. Like it's dope. It's dope. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say. Is this is a good, fun car game. It's a simulation slash arcade, and this is the best. This is the closest thing we're gonna get to a uh, Tokyo Drift. So hope y'all are having fun. That is my first impressions of how the game plays and what I think about it. And I will be playing more. So if y'all are online, hit me up, find me. I'll be cruising around somewhere, slowly upgrading my cars and my car parts. But yeah. Oh, side note, as far as catching up, I just came back from seeing The Mandalorian and Grogu in IMAX. Dope movie. It was just a fun time. There was no, I'm not gonna spoil it. I mean, there's really nothing to spoil, but it does tie with other shows, but you can still go in and watch it and you don't have to like reference those shows to make it make sense. Uh but if you did watch those shows, you'd be like, "Oh, that's hey, that relates to that and that ties in with that." But yeah, that movie was it was a fun time. It was a fun time. And I'm glad they actually made The Mandalorian into a movie, because we would have been having to wait for week after week on what would have happened. The action is there too. So if y'all some Star Wars fans out there for who's watching this, go out and see that movie. And I saw it on the big screen, IMAX. If I'm looking forward to watching a movie, I'm seeing it in IMAX. Or if it's good sound quality, Dolby. And another movie that I watched, like I think it was last Friday, was Obsession. Yo, I have not heard anything about this movie until it was popping up or trending out of nowhere. People were saying, "Go watch Obsession, go watch this movie." I'm like, "All right, cool." Watched it Friday. This might be one of my favorite horror movies of this year. Yo, what I will say is this: be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, and don't be mad if a boy or girl friend zones you and you can't have your way. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. But that is probably one of my favorite horror movies to come out of 2026. Y'all watch it. I can't say anything else. But that is what I've been up to. As far as video games, as far as movies, I'm not even gonna get to anime. Um, and now my first impressions of Forza, and now we can actually get into these topics. So, oh, my screen might be a little bright. All right, so for all my people who are up on the news as far as gaming related stuff, we have a PlayStation State of Play coming up June 2nd. That's right around the corner. When is that? That is next Tuesday. So, due to work, I don't think I will be actually live streaming this in real time because I'm still be at work. But after everything is done, then I can watch the videos and stuff. Yeah, bro. I wish I could just get off a little. I wish I could just leave work a little bit earlier. Oh man, looking at wheels, bro. I'm telling you, the customization it surprised me how deep they can go into. It took me almost 30 minutes just to fully customize my last car, but I digress. But yeah, I'm gonna have to watch all the separate stuff that they come out with, and it's gonna be uploaded on the channel. But the difference with this State of Play is gonna be different because it's gonna be showing in some areas in theaters. Now, if you got a PlayStation State of Play and they saying it's gonna be in theaters, something has to pop off. They have to be revealing something huge, and it's not just Wolverine. Now they did confirm that Wolverine is gonna be an extended gameplay, which is cool. Me personally, I don't need anything else. I already know I'm gonna get the game. That's gonna be regardless of day one for me. But it is cool that they're gonna be giving us more gameplay. I need that. I need that. So let's read this. It came out 22nd of May, actually like 2 days ago. So I try to when I get these topics or these articles, I try to get the most recent ones. I don't want to get something like 32 weeks ago. So uh PlayStation has confirmed the return of its blockbuster State of Play showcase on June I thought it was June 2nd. It's June 3rd. Okay, disregard. One of the first major presentations of the Summer Game Fest season. So, mind y'all, we still have the Summer Game Fest. This is just a prequel to what's about to happen during the summertime. So, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of different conferences, a whole bunch of different gameplay, extended gameplay trailers during summertime. The FH6 rollout is going to happen during summertime. We don't know when, but that's what Rockstar said. The 1 hour show will be filled with updates, announcement, and game reveals for new and upcoming games from top studios around the world. One of these studios is Insomniac Games, which will show off more of Marvel's Wolverine, a major comics adaptation launching 15 September. Oh, that's next. That's Payday 2? Shit. Yep. Y'all get ready. Okay. So little confirmed, but lots of speculation. Now there's gonna be a lot of reading. So beyond featuring Marvel's Wolverine, the rest of the upcoming PlayStation State of Play slate is a mystery. There's plenty of room left on the gaming calendar for the year, and we're hopeful the showcase will introduce a raft of new PS5 titles to spark some excitement about what's to come. There's plenty of room for speculation about what could be in the show, at least considering the status of PlayStation's biggest studios. Naughty Dog has so far stayed quiet about his work on the upcoming Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet, its next major game following the release of Last of Us Part 2 that could change the state of play, hopefully in the form of a new trailer. So, it's about time that they do release some type of extended trailer or gameplay of what this Intergalactic Heretic Prophet is. Now, since it's Naughty Dog, I'm gonna get it. That's already a given. I just need to see what this game is gonna play like. I don't know what it is. They only gave us like a 30-second clip of what Naughty Dog's next game is gonna be. But hopefully with this state of play, we can get something a little bit more extra. I'm getting tired of, which is cool, but I'm getting a little tired of how they pushing the indie games up front. Now I know they're doing it for a reason, but I know they have the major games, the AAA games in the tuck. They just waiting for that right moment, that right conference to drop it. And I think something is telling me this is gonna be the one. They're revealing more than just Wolverine. They have to. They're giving us an hour. Now I don't know how long this extended gameplay trailer of Wolverine is gonna be. Give us like 8 to 10 minutes. Cool. I'll take it. We need more details on the Heretic Prophet, though. So it's likely too soon for Sucker Punch Productions to reveal their next project, as the team is fresh off the release of the excellent Ghost of Yotei. But Ghost of Yotei, I wouldn't be surprised if Sucker Punch isn't announcing anything, like how they said Ghost of Yotei just came out last year. I think they're gonna be working on the game, but I don't think they're gonna be revealing anything with this. So Santa Monica Studio is likely in a similar position, as the team recently announced the blockbuster God of War trilogy remake. Now, with this trilogy remake, it is real. This is real. This is coming out in 2027. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't show this either. They could, but we'll see. So maybe we could hear something from Team Asobi following the breakout success of Astrobot. A sequel in development seems like a no-brainer, but decisions in the games industry aren't always logical. It may also be too soon to release anything about potential new games. Perhaps Guerrilla Games is a better position to reveal more about what's next, possibly in the form of the long-awaited Forbidden Horizon West sequel. Oh, I wouldn't be mad at that. Given its predecessor launched in 2022, it's a possibility, but don't hold your breath. There are also a number of other third-party studios that the latest PlayStation State of Play could elevate. Okay. So I've also heard that we might be getting some possible remakes, which I will talk about that in the next topic as well. But it's possible we may be getting some remakes other than God of War. And we may be getting rumors of Final Fantasy the remake part 3. We'll see. We will see. But I know Square Enix is already in the lab cooking. Oof. Glad I had my water. Jesus. But I already know Square Enix is cooking with that. So we might get like a little snippet, a little clip, something. But any of these games that I just read off, y'all, we, out of all of them, we need Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. I need to see what this game looks like from a gameplay standpoint. So we'll see. We will see. I don't really know what they're gonna be showing. They're giving us an hour. But let me find. Oh, when I was talking about Forza, so Forza 6 has surpassed 325 million in gross revenue with an estimated 4.9 million copies sold across Steam and Xbox during its first week. Xbox, y'all are killing. You're killing it. Keep it up. Are we gonna bring back exclusives? Y'all did really well with Horizon. If we continue down this path, y'all might be on the up and up. Competing back again. We need competition. So that is great for Forza. But yeah, let me look up this PlayStation State of Play theaters. Yeah, so like, look. So Sony is broadcasting its next major PlayStation State of Play in select Alamo Drafthouse theaters on June 2nd. This live viewing event, the first theatrical screening for the brand since 2018, will feature over 60 minutes of announcements, giveaways, and extended gameplay reveal of Marvel's Wolverine. Now, if that's not saying something, I don't know what is. If they releasing something like this out on theaters and select theaters, we're gonna get something big other than Wolverine. I think that's what we're doing here. I don't know what it is, but that with that hour, I need to see what they're gonna do. So we're gonna see. So y'all let me know what games y'all are looking forward to seeing, or what games do y'all want to see. It don't even have to be like rumors or anything. What would y'all want to see at the State of Play? Because now is the time. Now is summertime. We getting into the conferences. We're gonna get into the Summer Game Fest. All that. Evo is about to be coming up in the Americas. So we're gonna be getting all that summertime. Okay. So, but yeah, y'all let me know. Alrighty. And speaking of remakes, and speaking of Capcom, y'all have a mighty long list of games. Y'all have a list of games that could potentially be remakes in the near future. With the way things are going, Capcom is up there as one of the best studios of 2026, just putting out work from different genres of different games. Like, they are killing it with the success of Resident Evil 9. That's a potential game of the year. Pragmata. That could even be a potential. Who knows what's about to happen next? Y'all still have content for Street Fighter. Oh, and that was another thing. Going back to my catching up, we got a lot to talk about. Catching up, speaking of catching up, I am playing Street Fighter. I am back on this game. I haven't played Street Fighter since it first came out. I was doing online streaming matches way back then, like the first or 2 weeks of me playing it. I was a Cammy main. I was trying out different characters. Cammy, Ken. I do like Ken, but Cammy is the one that I'm like most comfortable with because she's a fast, up in your face fighter, close quarter combat. She fit my style of fighting. But I recently got back on it. So we're gonna see how we do. We will be doing fighting streams back soon. I will say that. So we did take a little break from Tekken. Actually, a long break from Tekken with Reina and Jin. But as far as getting back to Street Fighter, I'm gonna stick with Cammy. I did want to jump around with new characters. I did download the DLC character for C Viper because her moveset and her playstyle is just vicious. So I wanted to be curious and get my feet wet with other players. Come to find out, Viper is probably one of the most technical fighters in Street Fighter. I was not ready for her combos or her moveset. I still don't know what I'm doing with her. I think I won like one match with her, and that was barely. So I'm gonna stick with something I'm more comfortable with. So I've been looking at matches and relearning the fundamentals on Street Fighter 6 and all that stuff, but but yeah, we back on it. So if y'all are interested in seeing my fighting streams, jump in the chat, watch me lose, watch me win. It'll be a fun time. But we trying to get back in. I actually just ranked up. So we was a rookie, but then we got enough points to rank up to Iron. So we doing pretty good. We are doing pretty good. I was on a 4-win streak. That's unheard of, but for me. But yeah, I downloaded the other costume, so I got me coming back to her. I downloaded the OG costume that she wear, and I downloaded the new costume with the trench coat, and she got like the necklace, and she got the hoodie. That fit is tough, so we're gonna rock with that fit. I got all the colors and stuff, so we'll be good with that. But if y'all are some Street Fighter fans out there who are watching this, y'all jump online, and we can play a casual match or we can play ranked. Either way, I'm slowly learning more about the fundamentals, slowly learning how she fights and her weaknesses and strengths. But yeah, this is fun. Wow, I just went on a tangent with Street Fighter. See, that's how well Capcom is doing. Excuse me. The rollout for Street Fighter, they're still doing this. The community is still big for Monster was it Wildlands? So they have a whole bunch of different stuff going on. But yeah, let's get back to this article before I went off on a tangent. Capcom, we got rumors of a Devil May Cry and Devil May Cry 1 and remakes of RE1, RE0, and RE Code Veronica. Now, hopefully with this, we can get a little bit more detail. So let's see. Probably not with this article, but the other one that I'm going to read next. So renowned Capcom leader Dusk Golem recently corroborated a claim from an anonymous insider that Ada Wong will appear in the Resident Evil Requiem DLC. So, like how I said with Resident Evil 9, potential game of the year. I still have this game in my system. we're gonna get this DLC, and if Ada is in here, that's a definite day one. Definite day one. So anything relating to 9 or hopefully they come out with the DLC, I'm gonna get. So however, after Dust Golem named that insider as its source, Reddit users went digging through the same person's post history and surfaced a series of additional Capcom related claims, none of which Dust Golem has vouched for. The leaker has since explicitly distanced himself from the two most attention grabbing ones. I gotta sneeze, hold up. Excuse me. Okay, so Devil May Cry 1 Remake and RE10. Protagonist rumor did not come from me. Typical deal of people stuffing rumors together and then claiming I said them. Hey, so still, let's get into those other claims, which cover everything from a Devil May Cry 1 remake to internal Project Moko names, development timelines, and what's coming after the highly successful Resident Evil Requiem. Okay. That's the history, okay? Aside from the news of the DMC1 remake, the leak provides the most complete picture yet of Capcom's long-term Resident Evil remake strategy. Going back to a pivotal July 2022 meeting where the green light was reportedly given for 4 major projects. Project Chambers, Resident Evil 0 Remake, Project Fallen, Resident Evil 1 Remake, Project Red Life, Resident Evil 10 mainline sequel to Resident Evil Requiem, Resident Evil Code Veronica Remake, no code name. So in my opinion, I think that they are working on these games. They are just not saying anything yet. This will be consistent with how Capcom handled Resident Evil Village, Winter's expansion, or the Shadows of Rose story add-on. Okay, but we do know that, well, we don't know, but I have a feeling that Resident Evil 9 DLC is going to be coming out shortly. And if Ada's in here, that's an automatic cop. But I am curious to see if this Devil May Cry 1 remake is true. Because if we were to play, or yeah, I'm getting mixed up with my games. Because if we were to have Devil May Cry 5 gameplay with Resident Evil 1, that's gonna look good. And there's rumors that Claire Redfield, Chris's sister, she's going to be the main protagonist in Resident Evil 10. But that, take that with a grain of salt. We don't really know. We didn't really know who Grace was. I mean, we got Leon back. Kind of figured he was gonna come back, but Grace is a new character, which is she's dope. Okay, let's read this. Okay, so history. Digital report that a remake of the first Devil May Cry game is in the works. It's being reported by Stevie Wonder that a remake of a game that started the zombie survival horror series in the works. It was unclear if it's coming before or after a remake of Resident Evil 0. Okay, alright. So yeah, all of these articles is going to be put in the description with the live stream. So yeah, I'm down. Capcom has a number of series that they can play with and make remakes with, so, and they will make money. Lots of it. Like, we're talking about millions and millions of copies per series. Resident Evil 9 is the biggest one. But each of these games that I just mentioned, Devil May Cry, Street Fighter, what is it? Like Mada just did really well. What's another one? Dead Rising, Dragon's Dogma. Like, they're doing pretty good. Oh, Mega Man, Ace Attorney. Ace Attorney's for the mobile players. Onimusha is supposed to be coming out with a game this year. So, I don't know. We're gonna see. So Capcom's renewed focus includes franchises which haven't been seen in years. Now, what I would like for them to do, they can pull this off too. If y'all can do a Devil May Cry 1 remake, then y'all have no choice but to do a 2 and 3. And if y'all can do a 2, y'all can fix everything that's wrong with that game when it first came out. Because we don't talk about 2. We don't talk about 2 at all. So there is many a list of what Capcom has got. Now, I could all be saying this and it may not even be true. With the amount of games that Capcom has, we are talking about remakes here. It could be any one of these. We could have a new Mega Man remake, a Devil May Cry remake, Onimusha, but Onimusha's already coming out. Ace Attorney, Okami. They're supposed to be coming out with Okami 2 though. And Dragon's Dogma. Like, we could be getting any of these, but not Devil May Cry. Resident Evil. Resident Evil would be the one. So for all my RE fans, we could be getting a potential Resident Evil 1, Code Veronica, or RE0 remake. We could be getting all 3. Who knows? But either way, I am still getting all of them. So, yeah, that was already going to be a given. But y'all let me know what y'all would have for Capcom to remake, and what remakes are y'all looking forward to potentially. But yeah, I'm gonna say these. So, as far as fighting goes, we did touch a little bit on Street Fighter. Oh, something's in my eye. We did touch on Street Fighter a little bit. We are now on Virtua Fighter 6. Now, I'm somebody for all my gurus of Virtua Fighter. I am not necessarily a Virtua Fighter fan like that. I never grew up on the series. I do know it was the first of its kind when it came back, and it set the tone for like 3D fighting. That was Tekken for me, but Virtua Fighter, it was before Tekken. But it is revealed that Virtua Fighter 6, they came out with the trailer last year, that they are making Virtua Fighter 6. And recently, news or leaks dropped of how the gameplay is with characters old and new. So before I read all this, I'm not gonna read all. Well, it's short, so I'll keep it short. But I'm on my Twitter or X, so we got a video right here. This is leaked gameplay footage of how this game is gonna be. Let me see. Now it's gonna be blurry because the quality ain't right, but let's see what this is looking. Let me actually turn my headset on. It might be a little low. So I don't know any of these characters. Yo, this game was good. I don't know any of these characters, so somebody keep me on if anybody looks familiar. Damn, this looks super realistic. Now, I don't know when this is supposed to be coming out, but it should be in 2027. Okay, that's just him talking. Ooh, okay. I've seen enough. So I am not up on Virtua Fighter's game like that, but somebody let me know who is. So it appears that a big reveal of gameplay features and visuals tied to the new Virtua Fighter game is imminent. Overnight, part of what looks like an online presentation was leaked on Chinese video sharing platform Bilibili, where it quickly spread like wildfire across Reddit, of course. So the footage, which features 4 characters showing off a new and old fighting technique, give us a glimpse of the game's flashy visual presentation, which seems heavily inspired by recent games like Street Fighter 6. The fighting, however, remains true to Virtua Fighter's roots of martial arts realism. That's what I can say about this game. It does look super realistic in how they use martial arts. Like the way they grab and punch and kick and stuff, and how they do the whole grappling. I will say that does look different from any of the other ones. The other ones, Tekken, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, that's more of the arcadey type, which Virtua Fighter is an arc. It can be an arcade game, but it's a little bit more realistic, I would say. Uh, where I leave off. But there are 2 faces we haven't seen yet. A male character who seems to use a mix of Southeast Asian martial arts, with their name shown briefly as Cello during a childhood matchup screen. What appears, okay, be an older version of longtime Virtua Fighter favorite Pai Chan. Okay, cool. All right, so and how I said with all of these major games are going to be revealed, or we're supposed to have like conferences or like the summer game fest in the summertime. Evo is supposed to be coming out in June, I believe. Now is the perfect time to show a reveal trailer, a polished look of what the game actually looks like, instead of giving us something like this, which was leaked, but they'll give us a better video of how the game is going to look. We could be getting Tifa, Street Fighter, who knows? But we got a lot of big events in the summertime. So I'm down. I was never a big Virtua Fighter fan like that, but with this game, it looks like I'm about to be. All these characters, old and new, I don't know, but I'm gonna find whoever plays my playstyle. Get comfortable, just like how I did with Street Fighter. I played Street Fighter 2 and 4, and now I got 6. And I played Marvel vs. Capcom, but that's a little bit different. Uh, but yeah, if they show this at Evo, that would be good for them. Which y'all should. I mean, it's a fighting game, it's a fighting tournament event. It makes sense. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. For all my Virtua Fighter fans out there, y'all let me know how y'all feel. What characters y'all want to bring back, or are y'all excited for this game? Did y'all look at the leaked footage of what's about to happen? Do y'all think this is gonna drop on Evo? Y'all let me know. So, actually, that is. Did I have any more stuff to talk about? I think that's it. And we actually went through a lot. Damn, I didn't even know that was a quick hour that I did too right there. Okay, yeah, we pretty much talked about everything. So I did my Forza Horizon 6 First Impressions. Going back to the beginning, I love this game. Audio quality design is top notch. The cars that you can collect in this game, the environment of Japan, super dope. If you are a car guy, car enthusiast, if you just like driving around, this is a game for you. So highly, highly, highly recommend you get this. We are back on Street Fighter. I am back to playing Cammy. I tried to switch it with the characters playing Sea Viper, but she is too technical for me. I can't. I could, but that's just gonna take me longer to relearn a character, and I just don't have that type of time. So we are on the road to ranked with Cammy. So check out my fighting streams. I will be going back to the fighting streams sometime this week, sometime next week. I did get new DLC outfits for Cammy. She got the trench coat with the hood, which is looks super dope. But I'm just relearning how she fights and the fundamentals of the game. PlayStation State of Play. We might be getting some major reveals, major gameplay trailers within that 1 hour. If they're showing State of Play in theaters, we could be getting something special other than Wolverine. Now we know Wolverine is going to be special. They might as well just knock that out first, and then we'll move on to the other ones. But they already said that Wolverine extended gameplay was going to be on here, so we already kind of know what to expect with this game. We just don't know what else is dropping. We could have remakes of God of War trilogy. We could have remakes of Resident Evil, Devil May Cry. We could have sequels to I don't know, a new game from Sucker Punch. We could have Final Fantasy VII Part 3. We could have new games from companies that I haven't even talked about yet. So if they're showing stuff like this in select theaters, it has to be different. It has to be a different feeling. What else? Talked about the remakes for Capcom. Capcom is on a roll. They could have games coming out every year, and it would still probably do good. We are patiently waiting. I know it's gonna happen, but we are patiently waiting for DLC for Resident Evil 9 Requiem. We touched on Virtua Fighter. Super dope from what I've seen from the leaked video images. But they should drop some type of gameplay reveal for Evo. But yeah, that is pretty much it. Again, if you are new, please give a like, subscribe, share, comment down below if you want to see some more games, thoughts, announcements, reactions, and release drops is what we do. We don't cover everything. I just cover the stuff that I feel comfortable in talking about. So I'm not gonna sit in front of this camera and talk about stuff I don't know. I'd just be BSing y'all. And it could be stuff that I don't know. But I would think this is just the stuff I want to talk about. So yeah, we are finishing up we finished Pragmata. We're currently playing Mouse PI for Hire. Almost gonna be done with that game if we keep pushing. Next game, still playing Forza Horizon, but that's a game I can play on for just fun or with the homies. Next big game, I forgot to mention, next big game is going to be 007 First Light. I will not be streaming that game. I will be recording because I want the best quality when I push those videos out. I was looking at Batman, the Legacy of Batman Lego game. That looks dope too. That's probably the closest thing we're gonna get to a next Arkham game. It plays just like Arkham. I've seen the gameplay. It's just Lego, and it encompasses so much of the movies, pretty much all the movies. Some of the video games. It takes bits and pieces of different characters and storylines and compiles them all up in together in that game. It looks super dope. So that was on my radar, but I might save that for, I don't know. I might have to put that in the backlog too. But our next game, priority, our next game is 007 First Light. So be on the lookout for that. I will be posting that on the second channel, so sub to that if you have not. This is just where I drop my new stuff, and y'all just hear me talk. The gameplay is on the other channel, or just follow my Twitch. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this stream. We did pretty good, hour close to 10, hour 10. So yeah, that is gonna be it. Be more appreciated for jumping in. And for all my people who missed the stream, you'll still see it. So you'll get to catch up, hear my voice. But yeah, I will see y'all on the next one. And with the next one, I might actually just save it because we got the state of play on Tuesday or Wednesday. So who knows? Unless something else pops off that I need to talk about. But I think we're gonna save that for when state of play actually drops, and then we'll have more content to talk about. But who knows? If something pops off, we'll do a live stream regardless. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be it. I'll see y'all on the next stream. Hope you have a good day and the rest of the week, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.